Hello there, Rosanna here, fertility, pregnancy, birth, postnatal and baby specialist, as well as being a doula and emotional mental detox coach, sharing with you why going to a nutritionist, having acupuncture or going for reflexology or both, going to yoga to get pregnant isn't necessarily going to get you pregnant. And here's why it's not going to get you pregnant, because although each of those things in themselves are very important, they need to form part of a holistic program for you that also includes working with the emotional and psychological aspects of your being. All of those separate programs, if you like, are going to help you to access your body chemistry. They're going to help you to access your subtle body, which is where reflexology and acupuncture and yoga come in. But they're all very much working on just one aspect of your being, which is your physiology. And your physical being responds to your subconscious, and your subconscious is your emotional and mental self, okay? It is all of the programming that you have inherited from the time that the cells that made you started dividing, and basically you grew in the culture of your mother's environment, your mother's womb, and from there you grew in the culture of your family and you grew into the world that you grew up in. Now, it's very easy to consider ourselves just being biological creatures, but we're not, okay? We have a huge inheritance from our cellular memory that gets passed from one generation to the next, and that means that we are influenced by experiences that we actually haven't directly encountered ourselves. We also have the impact of every first experience we ever had in our early life that was traumatic, and that being buried deep in our cellular memory, perhaps never being brought out into the open to be processed, to be healed, and to be let go of. You have a physical body, you also have an energy field, and you can think of this as your hard drive and your cloud storage, okay? So what happens is when your hard drive is full, your cloud storage starts to fill up as well, all right? And there comes a point, and this is why age is also an important aspect to consider, why age is a factor in conceiving and the problem with conceiving naturally later in life. It's not that your age is the problem, it's the fact that there's a lot of unprocessed stuff that needs to be processed in order for you to have a successful pregnancy. And when I say stuff, I mean difficult feelings, difficult experiences, difficult thoughts that you're not sure how to deal with, so you bury them deep. Of course, detoxing physically can work wonders, and if there really are no other complications in your life, if your disposition is happy and sunny, you feel as though you haven't really got any skeletons in the closet, and you have a good healthy relationship with your mum, you have a good healthy relationship with your dad, if you're adopted or fostered, you've made peace with that and you've had a lot of support to overcome that, then okay, it might just be that some reflexology, some changes in your nutrition, some acupuncture, some craniosacral therapy and some yoga is going to do it for you. But in my experience, if we are not getting the results that we want to conceive with ease and to grow a healthy baby, then it is going to be imperative to work with that subconscious programming, which is in the body, but it's also in the mind, it's also in the emotions, to be able to start to feel safe in all aspects of your being to be able to grow a baby. So the way that I work is I have a 12-module program which basically aligns your subconscious program. It will bring to the surface all of the areas that you potentially have a conflict between your conscious desire to have a baby and your subconscious programming that says it's not safe to, for whatever reason, okay? So we bring all of those to light, and we start that through a breakthrough call. Through the breakthrough call, it will become very clear what is blocking you. I send you questions to answer ahead of the call, and some of them can be quite challenging to answer. But essentially, that will give me an idea of where you're at, and from there, we're then able to look at those blocks and what's going to support you to be able to deal with them. Now, in my Conceive with Ease program, I work with the physical, the emotional, psychological, and spiritual aspects of your being all at once. And what I do with that is I look at the fact that your conscious mind is basically 10% powerful, your subconscious mind is 90% powerful, which is why we really want to reprogram the subconscious in all the key areas of life that could be impacting us and preventing us from feeling as though it is safe or appropriate to grow a baby. Because if you are not getting the result that you want, I promise you that that is because there is a conflict between your conscious will, which is your desire to have a baby, and your subconscious programming that says We're not doing that. And you're not going to uncover that through the methods that I have mentioned. You would need to really work with those areas as well as working with me to be able to get the results that you want, if there really is an impact in your being that is preventing you from being able to conceive naturally, which, if you're watching this video, there is. Because if you're already doing those other things and you're not getting the results, you now know why. So in this 12-module program, I will go through all the different physical aspects that will support you to actually make a change in your life in terms of having a baby, and also to look at the psychological and the emotional components that are going to be required to be reprogrammed and detoxed. And then, depending on who you are, we're then looking at what else will benefit you. And it definitely helps to have a fertility nutritionist to hand, although I do go through a lot around nutrition and what will support you in the program to have a successful pregnancy. Also looking at whether reflexology or acupuncture would be more beneficial to you, and I include yoga-based practices as part of the program that anybody can do. They're really simple, so you can do them at home on your own, and also partner practices too, to get you and your partner lined up with what it is you actually want. So if you would like to know more about this program, then please follow the link below and book a breakthrough call with me, because that is the first stage. I screen all of my fertility clients because not everybody is ready to work with me. We go deep diving together. That's how I have an 87% success rate, because I truly only work with those who are ready to do the deep inner work and to work with me to do whatever it takes to bring this baby earthside. No, I can't guarantee that you're going to conceive naturally. I can't guarantee that you're going to conceive with assisted fertility methods, but I can guarantee that you will maximise your chances of both through working with me, and that's why it is imperative to come to me first before you start going and looking at being another statistic. You don't need to be a statistic. You are not a statistic. You are a huge, beautiful being, a soul and a physical body, and you deserve to have what you want. So I firmly believe when you desire to be a parent, that is part of your destiny, and it is about lining up with it and clearing the resistance to it. So once you've actually booked your breakthrough call with me, we work out on the call what would be most beneficial for you depending on your circumstances, in terms of, as we uncover the blocks that could be preventing you from conceiving either naturally or through the assisted fertility methods. We then look at what would support you to do that, and whether you would benefit most from just following the digital program in your own time, or whether you would benefit from the group or the one-to-one online coaching that I offer. There is a cost to the breakthrough call. It is a breakthrough in itself, so if you decide not to work with me any further, you'll have lots to work with anyway by booking that call and having the time with me. But should you decide to follow me with the coaching, group or one-to-one, I will take the cost of the call off the program, the coaching option that you decide to follow. So that's to get you committed to you, to say yes to your success, to what you want. And I am here to support people to grow into being well-rounded, happy parents, because our children deserve that. They deserve that we do the deep inner work before they come along, rather than as a result of them turning up and us not having a clue how to support them to feel safe when we don't feel safe ourselves. I'll leave that there. I invite you to put that call. Don't delay. Get on with it today. Do something that you know is proactive and brings you into this space now of actually doing something that is going to support you to line up all aspects of your being, and not to just keep going to someone else to fix things for you, because what you do through me is you learn to be your own inner authority, and that's going to prepare you to be a parent for life, because instead of going to all the other experts, looking to other people to actually tell you what to do, you're going to start to trust your own inner authority, which is essential to grow a baby and to bring that baby into this world, which is pretty out there right now, and to help them to find their centre, their grounding, to feel safe in this ever-changing world, and to discover their purpose so that they end up growing into being well-rounded, happy, balanced individuals. What more could you want? I'll leave it there. Namaste.